Well, today I decided to have a sailboard. Yeah, I haven't sailboarded since November, and there's a lot of weed still in the bay, especially out the front here on the jetty side of the point, and the wind was really strong, really choppy, so decided to not wing foil and have a windsurf. Anyway, this is Nick going out. He loves the chop and doesn't mind the strong wind at all. He seems to thrive in it. Anyway, this is me coming in. I'm on a Patrick 95 litre with an Atomic Master Blaster 34 fin, and I've got a 6.3 KA sail, great sail up, and found it pretty good, really, like bouncier than the foil, of course, and shook my bones to pieces, but yeah, had a pretty good time and had a little bit of a need for speed, so it was quite good getting out on the sailboard and blasting around. The chop was pretty bad, really, like especially as you get out further. I'd say it was like knee-high chop, maybe bigger. As you can see, my gyves are a bit ordinary. Out of practice, I couldn't seem to get a planing gybe anymore, like I used to be able to. But I think everybody was having trouble today because it was, as I said, it was pretty choppy. And anyway, having a nice run here. Not too bad in the chop, like board seems to sit fairly firmly on the water through the chop, and a bit of an advantage having a bit of weight on a sailboard. Nick again going in. I've got a bit of a example of like another bloke, Shane and I, coming up. Just shows you how much like I sit well on the water compared to Shane. He's a bit of a lightweight. See him there on the left. Certainly bounce around more when you're light. There he is there again. He goes really well, but yeah, you can see his board's getting a bit more flighty than what my board would be. Here I am again. Board's sitting really nice on the water, like still getting bounced around on the chop. It's not getting flighty like a lighter sailboarder. Yeah, it's getting choppy there. This is Vando's come out now. He's a bit of a lightweight too. He's bouncing around, but he's got really good board skills. He's a really top speed sailor, and yeah, he gets some good speeds too. He's backed off here a bit. Looks like it got a bit too choppy for him, or he's trying to get back upwind a bit. Usually when you sail out here, out the front here, you usually do a bit of a speed run along the front, and then like you lose a bit of ground, so you've got to make up a bit of ground and so when you turn around you can get back. There is a jetty in the way, so yeah, you got to make sure you got a bit of height when you come back, so you get around that jetty. There he goes again. It's he actually hit a bit of weed or something here and crashed. He actually hurt his shoulder, but I think he'll be okay. Bit of a nasty catapult there. Anyway, he's recovered and he's up and flying again. He's always hurting himself or doing something. He keeps on coming back. Now getting out in the big chop again, backing off again. I used to back off in that big chop. Actually, the further you go out, the bigger the chop is, and yeah, there's some quite big swells out there. I actually got a bit of air time out there, unintentionally. Anyway, this is Shane coming back. He's going alright, but yeah, he's just bouncing around, getting a bit flighty. It's not his fault. Probably gets going a bit quicker than us big guys, but so that's an advantage. There's Bando on a nice speed run. He's flying on a little bit of, bit of flight too on the board, like the nose is coming up out of the water a bit. Nick again. Nick's having a few good runs too. I'm fast. Sue's actually sitting in the wind, so yeah, the camera's moving around a bit. This is Rob. Rob's on a 6'1". I'm not sure what size board he's on, but he's a big fella too, and yeah, he sits quite well on the water. Backing off a bit too. Rob's coming in for a nice gybe. Who's having a bit of trouble holding the camera still, like as I said before, she's sitting in the wind. Yeah, the wind hits the camera and it only takes a little bit of vibration from the wind, and it's pretty hard for her to hold the camera still. She does a good job. That's zoomed out, like he's probably half a kilometre away from the camera there or more. Nice fun. He's going well there. He's about to catch up to Vanda, which is quite impressive. away. There he is. It's actually passing him. Vando might be heading upwind a bit, but yeah, he caught up to him. Anyway, this is Michael. We don't really see him very often down here, but he's actually on a tri-fin wave style board, and only a small sail, and he's a big fella too, so he was having a bit of trouble, but yeah, he got going okay and had a good sail. Coming in at the moment. This is him going back here. Anyway, I've had a pretty good sail. I've done 40 kilometres and didn't get hurt, which is a good thing, and yeah, that's the end of my day. This is group photos, so that's what we all look like.